Hey, good morning. I got any eyes out there? Send me a little sound check. Cool. Back. Anybody out there? Send me a little note. Let me know you can hear me. A little sound check. I'll hang out here. We'll get started in just a couple of minutes. Hey. Yes. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So, welcome to your Tuesday morning 7 a.m. flow. Everybody, great to be with you. My name is Randy. Yeah, happy to have you this morning. I'm looking forward to today's practice. With all this extra time and space, I certainly have had a chance to do a bit of reflecting, and I think it's important. And one of the main things that I continue to come back to is how little I really know about anything. And I don't want to frighten you because I'm going to lead you through this practice today. I think I'm pretty well versed there. But there's just all sorts of different facets of life where we can continue to improve, and through self-study and reflection and honesty with ourselves, we really have an opportunity to continue to just polish our own beings. And today's sequence today, like for example, I've been overthinking. It's like this new format with the online stuff, but it's like overthinking how I'm positioned with the camera. So like I've been trying to mirror things, but it's actually worked in reverse. It's almost been like a double negative, which has been kind of crazy. So that'll look a little different today too, and hopefully your experience is a little different also. But again, just that like my ability to say like, what am I doing wrong? Something doesn't feel right, and like how can I improve? And it's something we can all do, and sometimes you can get distracted from doing it. And this past 30 days, how are we on time? Good, we're still early. I haven't gone over yet. This past 30 days, it's been a challenge. It's been distracting. It's impacted all of us in one way, shape, or form. Whether it's how you present yourself in public, or maybe your business has been dramatically impacted. You're not alone. You're definitely not alone. And in these times, it's like, how can I improve my ability to handle said times? How can I build resilience and its rhythm and its constantly being your own harshest critic, but it's a critic with love, because you know that you can continue to grow and evolve into a more complete you. And I tell myself this every day. So great to be with you this morning. I think we should get started. We'll go ahead and take child's pose. Find your way down to your mat. Spread your knees out wide and bring your big toes to touch. And then start to cultivate breath here. Ujjayi pranayama. We won't take too much time right here and right now. We'll save a little bit for the surrender portion of class. And as Ujjayi pranayama flows through you, that's inhales and exhales both through your nose, but starts to create sound with your breath. Like holding your ear to a seashell. Can you cultivate the oceanic sound of the tide coming in and going out? And even something else to practice is riding that same breath through the next 60 minutes. Always using your breath to bring you back to presence in this space, the here and the now. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then inhale, come forward to all fours. And just move, shake, roll. Whatever feels good for you here. Start to activate fingertips, start to activate toes. And then meet me back in stillness, tabletop pose, for alternated arm extensions. Inhale, send your right arm long and your left leg back. Take a moment there to square your left hip down. Ground down through your left fingertips. Deep breath in, grow just a little bit longer. And then exhale, hug it in, curl and round, elbow to knee. Breath in for length, 2 more rounds. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, grow long. And then curl and round. Breath in. Back to tabletop pose. Second side, send your left arm long and your right leg back. Again, take some time to keep things square. Shoulder, your right shoulder over your right wrist. Your left hip over your left knee. Breath in for length. Hug it in, curl and round. Inhale, grow long. Good. Elbow, chin to your right knee. Breath in. Now it's your core. Squeeze it in, curl and round. Inhale, extend. And then tabletop pose. Good. Curl all 10 toes under. And then walk your hands a half pace forward and send your hips high for downward facing dog. Option to walk out here. Important to keep soft knees. Really claw the mat with your fingertips. Maybe cup your palms up off the mat. And then once you've taken enough movement, find stillness in your downward facing dog. Draw your heels down. Spiral your knees open. Send your hips up a little bit higher. And let your head relax and hang heavy. Now spiral your shoulders down your back. Root deeply into both hands. One more deep breath in. Big open mouth exhale, let something go. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, travel forward, hop, step, or float, ragdoll, forward fold. Today we'll take a chest expansion, so interlace your fingers at your low back. Soften your shoulder blades together to create space. Your knees, they still spiral open to create space in your hips. Soften the grip with your toes. And then again, ride your ocean of breath. One more, fill up. Exhale, release your hands down. Place your left fingertips in front of your face. We'll take a little twist here. Inhale, send your right arm high and bend your left knee a lot. You could roll out your wrist, but you can really leverage your twist here. Send your gaze towards the sky. Good. Breath in. Release right hand down, second side. Inhale, send your left leg up. Maybe roll out. Good. One more for length. And then exhale, return. Heel toe your big toes to touch. One at a time, round up. Samasti Tihi. Plant your palms at heart center. Good. Root down through both feet to stand your heart a little bit higher. Roll your hips underneath your shoulders. Good. Here is the gift I'll give to you today. And it's really more a gift you're going to give yourself. But it's the gift that you don't know everything, and it's okay. Life is better that way. Ever the student with always something to learn, always somewhere to grow, and then the humility to be able to remain soft and non-judgmental with yourself. Good. One more breath to seal it in. And then exhale, release your hands down to your side. Breath in, mountain pose, reach your arms up high. Activate your core here, scoop your tailbone down towards the mat. Your knees again, they spiral outward. Maybe shift your gaze up a little bit higher. Deep breath in. And then exhale, side bend over to the right. Keep length in your neck. Maybe lift your chin a little bit higher. Each inhale, open up space on your left side. Deep breath out. And then come on back through center. Breath in, mountain pose. And then exhale, let's side bend over to the left. Soften both shoulders away from your ears. Root down in both feet. Stand up just a little bit higher. And then shift your hips out towards the right just a little bit further. One more for length. Soften in, more depth. Breath in, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. 3 rolling halfway lifts. Breath in. Exhale, return. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank, and then as slowly as you can, lower all the way down. Your elbows hug your ribs. Good, we'll take cobra pose. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, lift your heart. So much. Little to no weight in your hands. Good, ground down with your hips and lift up just a little bit higher. One more for length. And then exhale, lower down with your inhale through tabletop or high plank. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Pretty simple in our Sun A today. If you're looking for added challenges, eyes closed is always an option. Impossible to lose connection with the earth beneath you when you close your eyes. Good. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Halfway lift. Fold deep. Mountain pose, rise up. Side bend over to the right. Inhale, grow tall. Take it over to the left. Breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Your choice. Chaturanga, high to low. Step or float back. If you float, land with bent elbows. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. 3 rounds. Your breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel. Halfway lift. Fold deep. Mountain pose. Side bend right. Return through center. Take it left. Breath in. forward fold. Inhale, vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. So resetting your dog here. We'll move forward with Sun B. Always know up levels are options, adding push-ups, handstands, inversions. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Halfway lift. Fold deep. Chair pose, sit low. And then let's vertical twist to the right. So see if you can sit a little bit deeper here. Keep your shoulders and hips in line. Good, soften your shoulders down your back, lift your heart just a little bit higher. Good, one more deep breath in. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift for length. Your vinyasa, high to low. Inhale up. Exhale back. Send your right leg high. Hug it in, knee to nose. Breath in. 2 more, knee to nose. See if you can squeeze tighter each round for length. 3-legged dog. Knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Low lunge, step through. Inhale, rise up to crescent lunge. So stay strong here in crescent lunge. Press your left heel to the wall behind you. Reach your arms up towards the sky and then soften forward into your front knee. Again, keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Good. Scissor your inner leg line together for balance. And remember, you're on train tracks, not a tightrope here. Inhale for length. And then exhale, open up for warrior 2. So draw your right knee to the nice edge of your right foot outward. Spread your fingertips wide, shine bright. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, extended side angle. One line of energy here from the outside edge of your left back foot all the way beyond your fingertips. Use your right elbow to leverage your heart towards the sky. Pull your hips right to the wall behind you. One more deep breath out. Good. Inhale, star pose. And then exhale, wide leg forward fold here. Now just as we warm up today, we'll skandasana. So shift your weight from side to side. It's okay if your heels lift up off the mat. See if you can curl opposite toes. Flex your foot and point towards the sky. You know those hands-free options you got out there when you got that balance down. Couple more. Good. Make your way back to stillness. Wide leg forward fold and enjoy a few rounds of breath here. Maybe your hands to your opposite elbows. Shift weight forward into the balls of your feet. One more breath in. And then exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot to the back. Step back. Chaturanga, high to low. Inhale up. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Second side. Breath in. Send your left leg high. Good. Knee to nose. Curl and round. Inhale. Kick high. And then again, hug it in. As high as you have yet. Each time a chance for something new. Curl and round, knee to nose. Breath in. Low lunge, step through. Crescent lunge, rise up. And then set it up so your hips, right? Back foot presses your right hip forward. Soften forward into your front left knee and square your left hip back. Good, hug your belly button in, engage your core. Good, and then extend back through your right heel. Soften the toes on your front foot, maybe even deepen in. One more for length. And then exhale, open up, warrior two. So gaze out over your left arm. Reach a little bit longer with your arm. Soften your shoulder blades together. And then scissor your inner leg line inward. Pull length. Pull lift your heart a little bit higher. One more breath in. Extended side angle. Soften into both feet, your toes. Something new with each breath. One more deep breath out. Inhale, rise up. Star pose. Exhale, horse or goddess, sit low. So we'll take an arm variation here. Finishing with a forward fold. Bring your hands in front of you. Inhale, pull length in your spine. Exhale, hug it in. Shoulder blades kiss. Press your arms wide and then come back through center. Now your knees, let's take a pause. Your knees are working to the walls behind you. Spiraling open, pulling your hips forward. Two more. Inhale. Hug it in. Let something go and then press wide. Back through center. Last one. Fill up. Good. Hug your elbows into your ribs. Press it out. And then back through center. Star pose. Stand tall. Pivot your feet. Wide leg. Forward fold. So this time, maybe a bind, reaching for your feet, the outside edges, the backs of your heels. Chest expansions behind your back. Soak it in. Good. One more breath for length. And then exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot back to the front, step back, chaturanga high to low. YogaPod is the single leg in the air. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. So strong. How's your breath? We'll flow through Sun B twice, one breath to one movement. I've got to be honest, I forgot the twist to the left when we set things up in Sun B, so it's going to come when we flow. It'll be okay. You got this. We got this. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Fold deep. Chair pose, sit low. Twisting to the right. Back in through center. Come on back to the left. Inhale for length. Forward fold. Halfway lift, your choice. Chaturanga, high to low. Step or float. Inhale up. Exhale back. Right leg high. Knee to nose. Breath in, 2 more. Curl and round. Inhale for length. Exhale, rinse it out. So strong, kick high. Low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2, open up. Good, deep breath in for length. Exhale, extended side angle. Star pose, shine bright. Good, horse pose 1 time, sit low. Stand tall. Square your feet and then wide leg forward fold. Halfway lift. Pivots to the back. Chaturanga high-low. Ride your breath. Inhale up to downward facing dog. Left leg high. Ripple forward. Hug it in. Breath in, grow long. Again, curl and round. Inhale for length. Knee to nose. Inhale so strong. Low lunge, step through. Crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, open up for warrior 2. Breath in. Reset. Extended side angle. Good, star pose. Stand tall. Horse or goddess for depth. Inhale, shine bright, pivot your feet, and then wide leg forward fold. Halfway lift, pivot, plant, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift. Fold deep. Chair pose. Twisting right. Breath in. Take it left. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Right leg high. You know what to do. Your round. And the last one here. Breath in. Step through. Crescent lunge. Warrior 2. Inhale. Extended side angle. Star pose. Sit low. Stand tall. Pivot and fold. Halfway lift. To the back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Left leg high. Knee to nose. Breath in. Again, find something new. Grow long. Knee to nose. Inhale. Step through. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Warrior 2. Open up. Deep breath in. Extended side angle. Star pose. Sit low. Inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Pivot, plant, and flow. Up and back. So strong, yogis. Drop your knees, sit back. Child's pose. Couple rounds of breath here. So we'll workshop today from downward facing dog, your hop forward. All different places you could go. You could simply lift your toes up off the mat. You can tuck your knees into your stomach. That's going to keep less weight able to go over the top. You can kick all the way up into a handstand if that's in your practice, you choose. But everything from your upper body, elbows inward, plant your palms. If you're still in child's pose, start to make your way out. Walk yourself in. Good. And then we'll show a couple options. If you want to play with me, go right ahead if you know what you want to do. But from downward facing dog, we just start with the donkey kick, your heels to your backside. As you come forward, bring your eyes with you right out in front of your fingertips. Options are to express all the way up into a handstand, but even if you're just simply getting your arms used to taking the full weight, just by letting your toes tickle up off the mat, that's totally okay. Take a few moments there to play with it. I'm going to snag a drink of water. If you want to do it up against a wall, if you've got some access to that, and go for it, please do. Good. So when you're ready, make your way back to child's pose. We'll get back into the flow here. Those kicks tend to build temperature, to build breath. So it's nice to slow things back down again. Did you find something new? Did you know that you could kick up? You got to go for it at some point. I mean, there's you know, it's, how are you going to know if you don't try? One more deep breath out. Good. Inhale, come forward to all fours, and then send your hips back for downward facing dog. So we'll add on here. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Maybe handstand kick, breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deep. Chair pose, sit low. Good, vertical twist to the right. Breath in for length. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, high to low. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Right leg high. Knee to nose one time only. Breath in. Low lunge, step through. Crescent lunge. Q change here, palms through heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. And exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Bring your left elbow outside your right thigh. Now if you want the crescent moon variation here, that's totally cool. Drop your left knee down. The up level is from crescent lunge. Now you can stay soft in the toes on your right foot. Stay strong in your left heel. Bump your left hip up just a little bit higher. Good, and then twist a little bit deeper. Maybe fly your arms. One more breath in. Good, and then exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your hands inside your right foot. Heel toe your right foot out wide. Drop your left knee down. Maybe make your way all the way down to your elbows if it's in your practice. Maybe roll to the knife's edge of your right foot, but keep the toes flexed. Pull them back towards your knee to keep things safe. Nice job. With your next inhale, make your way back to your hands. Return back to your lunge here. Crescent lunge, breath in and rise. Exhale, open up for warrior two. Inhale, pull in, pull length, and then exhale, extended side angle. So we'll hold here. You've got some options, right? You could take a half bind, bring your left hand behind your back, still leveraging your heart towards the sky with your twist. If you want a full bind, you can take that, lower your right shoulder down, your right hand through your left. Birds of paradise, if that's in your practice, bring your left foot forward, use your inhale breath to rise all the way up. Good, ground down through your left leg, extend. Now you can see I've got work to do in my birds. Always somewhere we can go. If you're in birds, step down, step back, return to extended side angle. One more breath out, and then inhale, star pose, horse or goddess. One time, sit low. Breath in, stand tall. Pigeon toe your feet in, forward fold. Halfway lift to the back, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale up, exhale back. Send your left leg high. One time, knee to nose. Breath in, low lunge, step through. Crescent lunge, rise up. Hands through heart center. Inhale, hinge forward, and then take your right elbow outside your left thigh. Stay active in your core. Hug your belly button to your spine. Each inhale breath brings your heart a little closer to the sky. Again, you've got the crescent moon variation as an option, or the full expression. You can fly your arms. Nice. One more breath in, and then runner's lunge for a little release. Plant your hands inside your left foot. Heel toe your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Drop your right knee down, and then don't be surprised if you find something different than you found on the other side. How's your breath? As deep in and as deep out as your body will go around. Good. One more breath in. And then exhale, let it go. You'll start to inhale your way back to your hands. Curl your toes under from the back and walk your left foot in. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Deep breath in, pull length, extended side angle. So again, with a pause here. Again, your choice. Maybe the half bind, right hand to left thigh is good enough. Maybe not at all. It's okay. This is your practice. This is your journey. This is your truth. Good. If you want to go all the way through, lower your left shoulder down. But see if you can keep your ribs off your thigh. Birds of paradise. Step your right foot in. And then inhale. Stand tall. Ground down to rise up. Again, each time your heart lifts with an inhale breath. Good. Work towards extending your left knee. Inhale a little bit taller. And then exhale. Make your way out. Big step back. You're in extended side angle for one more round of breath. Exhale, let it go. Star pose, stand tall, sit low. Good, rise up, and then wide leg forward fold. reset, halfway lift. Pivot to the front, chaturanga high to low. Inhale up, exhale back for downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, walk your hands to your feet, to the back of your space, and unwind one vertebra at a time. Nice job. We'll take some balance work here. Bring your feet together. Inhale, bring your right knee into your stomach. Press down into your left foot, to the inner edge of your left foot, to square your right hip down. Good, bring your right knee to 90 degrees from your hip, and then also at your knee. Option to add your arms. Good, scoop your tailbone down to lift your heart up a little bit higher. Hug your ribs in, activate your core. If you want to extend your front leg, you can. If you want to take a bind variation, you can reach for the big toe or the outer edge of your right foot. And if you fall, it's okay. Just try and get back up again. You've got a couple more rounds of breath. One more for length. And then exhale. Step down, shimmy or shake. Nice job, great focus. Find one point, preferably something that doesn't move, to focus your drishti, your gaze. Second side, bring your left knee into your stomach. Good, scoop your right, well rather roll your weight to the right side with the inner edge of your right foot. Option to add your arms, but you don't need to. If you start to wobble, deeper roots, grow deeper roots into your right foot. Again, if you extended, you can take that variation now. If you took a bind and want to go for one, you can. Again, always accepting of the results. Again, no two sides are the same. One more breath in. Exhale, return. Nice job. Palms at heart center. Close your eyes. Or shift your gaze down. We're not done balancing yet, but we're going to reconnect. Let any thoughts of your inability to balance melt into the earth beneath you. One more breath in, and then exhale. Release your hands down. We'll take tree pose here. So ground down into your left foot. Reach for the right foot and pull it up into your inner thigh. Now if you want the hot variation, you can take it. But the cues ring true for both. Now draw your right knee to the wall behind you. It'll help tilt your pelvis forward, palms in. Good, soften the grip with the toes on your left foot. And grow deeper roots through the four corners of your left foot. Option to grow your branches. Or stay put. Nice job, yogis, so strong. One more breath in for length. And then with intention, palms through heart center, draw your right knee forward and step down. Maybe shimmy, maybe shake, whatever you need, and we'll move into the second side. Deep roots out of the bottom of your right foot, press down and then reach for your left. Plant your left foot either on your inner thigh or shin, maybe even kickstand down to the ground. but avoid unnecessary pressure on your knee. Nice. Track your left knee to the wall behind you. Scoop your hips under, lift your heart a little bit higher, maybe grow your branches, so strong. Good. One more breath in, and then exhale with intention. Back to center. Nice job, yogis. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, walk forward. Chaturanga all the way down. And then we'll take a Sphinx pose before we do a little spine strengthening. So bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. And then press the tops of your feet down so much that your knees lift off the mat. Good. Use your elbows to traction your shoulders towards the front of your mat. Maybe take a gaze, looking to your right, or to the left. Good. Inhale, come back through center, and then exhale, lower down. Good. Cobra pose. Press your feet down. Second time you've been here today. Inhale, lift your heart. This time, soften or lift your fingertips up off the mat. Press down, lift a little bit higher. And if you want to take a variation here, you can extend your right arm forward and back. Left arm forward and back. So strong. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Back and lower down. Look to the right. Left ear down. Let your heels hang open to release your low back. Couple rounds of breath. Nice. Inhale your chin back to center. Keep your arms at your sides here. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your legs this time. And once you find length off the mat, we'll start towards the right. Shift your weight. Little lean here. Side crunch. And then come on back to center. Lower straight down the middle. Second side. Inhale, lift. With length, you're strong, and then take it over to the left. Back through center, return, couple more rounds here. Inhale, lift up, spread your fingertips, spread your toes, and then roll right. Come on back through center, straight down the middle. Breath in, last rep, over to the left. Good, inhale, return, and then exhale, lower down. Nice job. Breath in, high plank, rise up. Good. Set your plank up here. Send your heels to the wall behind you. Hug your ribs in, tilt your pelvis forward. If you can find an earthquake in your core, make it shake harder. Good, scissor your elbows in towards one another. Pull your shoulders down your back. Nice job, yogis. We're 60 seconds in this hold. If you need to come down to your elbows, that's okay. If you're on your knees, that's okay. How's your breath? You got about 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, lower all the way down. Arms to your side. Nice job. Maybe massage out, windshield wiper your legs. You can look to either side. And then bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press yourself back up to standing on your knees and swivel around for a seat. We'll lower all the way down with strength in our core. Nice job, bridge pose. We'll make this a little bit more active for your glutes. We got a little time, hips high. So press your feet down, scissor your inner leg line together, lift your hips up, bring your sternum towards your chin, but keep your chin away from your sternum. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your back. If you want an added challenge, you can extend, maybe plant your hands down for support, one leg at a time. See if you can keep that same lift, especially when you pass weight from side to side. Couple more rounds of breath. Make sure you even out both sides. Good. And then lower your hips down one at a time. Let your knees hang in on one another for some constructive rest. Bring one hand to your heart and the other one to your belly. Set 2, you've got an option for a second bridge pose, but you can also push up into full wheel. Good, gently flutter your eyes open, relax your legs. Find your bridge posture, and then wherever you're going to go here, make sure you work with your breath. Inhale, lift up. Bridge pose, maybe through the crown of your skull for full wheel. Maybe straight up. Maybe lift your heels up off the mat. Scissor your elbows and soften the grip with your neck. One more for length. And then exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana. Lower all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Again, one hand to your heart, the other to your belly. Release your hands outside your thighs. Close your knees like a book. Hug them into your chest, and then maybe massage out your low back, or take a few rock and rolls on the length of your spine. We'll meet seated for a forward fold. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart. A soft bend to your knees. You can always extend them later. Inhale, ground your sits bones down. Maybe pull skin out from underneath them to the wall behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Find something to grab onto. And back to your oceanic breath. Each inhale, you lift, lengthen forward. Each exhale, the ability to surrender a little bit deeper. Good, inhale, come on back up. And then we'll jump right into a half pigeon here. Bend your right knee and kick your left leg back. Square your left hip down. So half pigeon can be more than enough, especially if you're really tight in your right hip. But if you have sleeping pigeon in your practice, you can take that as well, walking your hands forward. Resting your third eye down. Keep the toes on your right foot flexed. It will protect your right knee. to adjust this pose along the way. Always remember you're squaring your hips and shoulders. You can extend your left leg further behind you. Good, one more deep breath out. Inhale, walk yourself back in, and then we'll switch sides. So we're simply going to sit down. This is the lazy yogi turn to the back. Here we go. We're at that part of class right now where it's more about letting happen rather than making happen. Truly the space to be in. When you're most open to receiving that which you don't know. You've got an option to massage out your third eye. Breath of fire for the hot yogis in the room. I mean, if you've never used it in pigeon, I highly recommend. Nice work with your next inhale breath. Walk yourself in. And then we'll just pivot right back around to the front. And lower yourself down onto the mat and hug both knees into your chest. Supine twist. Good. Extend your left leg long. Hug your right knee up and around your rib cage. Flex your toes. Now you can exaggerate this as much as you want here. Good. Find compression and then take a deep breath in into that compression. And then with your next exhale, roll your right knee over to the left. And you'll shift your reach and your gaze back to the right. Soften both shoulders down to the mat. And then ask yourself, are there muscles holding on for no reason? Am I fighting against gravity here or allowing it to do its magic? Totally okay if you're fighting against it. I'm here with you. And we can use our breath to help let big tension go. It does not serve you. You do not need it. You are totally supported by the floor beneath you. Inhale, come on back through center. We'll hug in to reset both knees. And then extend your right leg long. Inhale, and when you extend your right leg long, anchor your right heel down. Pull your left knee in. Open it up around your left rib cage. You find more range of motion when you do. A deeper compression while keeping both sits bones down on the mat. Deep breath in. And then exhale, release, left knee across to the right side. Looking back to the left. your exhale breath, ribs up the length of your spine. Again, the force of gravity, let it take over. Good. Inhale slowly back through center. Both knees in, one final squeeze. Your deepest compression. You can bring your chin to your knees, but hug it. One more breath. Exhale, release into your final Shavasana. Legs out long, arms out wide. Take up space. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Surrender to gravity. As it pulls your soft tissue away from your bones. Your eyes soften and give in, they fall back. And your tongue melts away from the roof of your mouth. Until all that you are is the rise and fall of your breath, the rise and fall of the tide in your ocean. Now we're right on the hour, yogi, so I will leave you here in Shavasana. Stay as long as you like. Thank you for showing up, sharing your energy with class, and most importantly for showing up in your life every day. The love in me honors and acknowledges the love within each of you. Namaste. Great job today, yogis. Miss you, love you as always. Please feedback, however you get it to me, I'll take it. Hope you're enjoying it, and hang in there. We're gonna get through this. Love you. Have a great day.